Hello and welcome to my first ever full-length YouTube video. Real quick, my name is Caden Stain, and the reason I believe I can speak to you about fitness is because I've been doing and learning everything I can for the last 8 years. I've trained many people now, and I've got a good idea of what the everyday person needs when it comes to health and fitness. I'm going to be speaking about something that I've been working on for quite some time and that I truly believe can make your life better. The 5 steps to being consistent in training or exercise, whichever you prefer. If you're someone who hates training but know it's good for you, or someone who struggles staying consistent in training, this video is for you. Let me start by explaining why consistency is so important in exercise. Like most things in life, it doesn't matter to go all out in something, but only for a short time. Think of it like this. You might not know a lot about gardening, but I'm sure you'll understand that you can't water your garden for 1 week, leave it dry for the rest of the year, and expect it to flourish. It just doesn't work like that. In the same way, if you want to get fit, you can't go all in just for a couple of months and expect lasting change. It's much more about how long you keep on going. Watering the garden a little bit every single day is how you'll see great improvement, and most importantly, a difference in your daily life. Because why train if it won't make your life better? And that's why I want to give you these 5 steps, because I really believe it can make a difference. Step 1, start and make it non-negotiable. We all tell ourselves things like, I'll train next week sometime. I'll start training after I've lost a bit of weight. Or the best one, I'll start when I'm less busy. All these reasons keep you from starting. It keeps you from actually putting your shoes on and doing a workout. Starting is one of the hardest parts of the process. The good news is, as soon as you start, you begin to build momentum, which makes it easier to keep on going. So what's the best way to start? By putting a date, time, and place in your calendar for when and where you'll be training. Because now you're officially busy at that time. It's been proven if you put a date, time, and place to something, you are 2 to 3 times more likely to actually do it. Facts. So do it. You shouldn't allow yourself to decide whether you're training today. It's not I will try to, because you've already put it in your calendar. It's locked in. You shouldn't allow yourself not to show up. Just like you won't miss an important appointment, you won't miss your workout. Better not. It seems harsh, I know, but you'll see it become a habit over time. Because at this point, you still need to teach yourself how much you value exercise. It's not a hobby or something you do in your free time. It can be, but you should think about it as a necessity, because it is. Step 2, start simple. You've set dates and times, you're ready to start or have already started, but it's hard. You're battling to finish workouts, you feel you're not strong or fit enough, you don't quite understand how to do the workouts, and it feels like you'll never actually make progress. It's all just so overwhelming. The solution, my friend, is simplicity. Don't start by training an hour a day, 5 days a week. Maybe start with 30 minutes, 3 days a week. If you're battling with certain exercises, maybe like a push-up, do the easier option, like a box push-up. And yes, you will still progress if you simplify it. As long as you show up and get a workout in, you'll definitely get fitter. The important thing, and the reason simplicity is so important, is because it allows you to be more consistent. Rather than feeling you're being thrown into the deep end every time you train, you feel as though you can manage it. Maybe you'll even start liking it. I won't get ahead of myself. Before I move on to the next step, I want to mention an important part to this step. This step is called start simple, not keep it simple. Don't be the person who starts simple and never tries to progress. You need to progress. If you were able to do 3 push-ups when you started, you should be able to do more now. The point is, you need to work to improve. And it's done by meeting you where you're currently at. Next step. Step 3, lock in a routine. Now that you have workouts to do, simplify to your level, and you've set dates, times, and places for when and where you'll be doing them, you, my friend, are getting there. You are absolutely getting there. This is the step that will make or break the longevity of your fitness journey. You need to make it a routine. The reason we want it to become a routine is that when it's a routine, it becomes almost thoughtless. Building a routine leads to exercise becoming a habit, which is something you do without even thinking about it. It becomes natural to follow and keep on doing. So how do you make it a routine? by repetition. Stick to the dates and times you've set as closely as you can. Over time, normally a couple of weeks, you'll see it becoming more and more natural. And that ladies and gentlemen, is a routine form. If you regularly train at the same time for a long time, it's gonna feel strange if you don't, because your body feels that that's how it's supposed to be. And that's where we want to get to. Real quick before I go to step 4. It's good to know how to stay consistent, but you'll need practical tools. We've created an easy to follow at-home program. It's on an app, there are scaled options, and it's not expensive at all at $9.99 per month, which you can cancel anytime you want, but you're not gonna want to because it's great. You'll even get a coach you can reach out to if you need any specific guidance. Back to the video. Step 4, adjust, don't quit. You're now consistently training and you have a routine in place. At this point, it's pretty much smooth sailing. All you need to do is keep doing what you're already doing. Let's go. But let's be honest. Life happens. You'll have bad days, you'll have deadlines. Things just don't seem to go as planned sometimes. In situations like these, it's important that you don't skip the training you've committed to. Rather than skipping it, make it easier or shorten the time, even if it's just 15 to 20 minutes. The goal at this point is to keep the routine in place. It tells your brain, I have no choice but to work out. Think of it as a way of strengthening your routine. It's in times like these that we come up with the best excuses not to train. I deserve a little rest. It's been a tough day. I'll catch up tomorrow or next week. Surely it doesn't matter that much if I skip one session. That's why you need to be prepared with a response to these types of days, because we all have them. Step 5, getting back up. Even if you follow all the previous steps to a T, there are still things you cannot control. I'm not talking about how you feel, if you're stiff, or if you think you need a break. I'm talking about if you get sick or if you urgently need to be somewhere. Real reasons not to train. And feeling like it is definitely not one of them. When you miss training after being consistent for a while, you might feel like you failed. Don't let it affect you in any way, shape, or form. It's quite simple. Get back as soon as possible. Don't stress or give it any headspace. Just get going again. Also, don't worry about losing your progress and all your fitness in just a couple of days. It definitely might feel like it, but it doesn't work like that. You'll only start seeing a measurable loss in fitness after not training for more than 2 weeks. And that's not training at all, and that's also very little fitness lost. Even if it's that bad and you can train for a long period of time, do not worry. You regain fitness twice as fast as you lose it, thanks to muscle memory. Just focus on getting back as soon as you can. In conclusion, getting fitter isn't easy. It's not a walk in the park, it takes effort. The good news is when you step back, it only takes 30 to 60 minutes 3 to 5 times a week, which isn't a lot for how much you gain. All you need to remember is the benefits outweigh the drawbacks by far. And if you're worried about time, you should know that most of the highest performing individuals on earth knows that exercise buys you time and the ability to spend it better. Thank you so much for watching. I've linked the 5-step document down below if you want to go through it in detail. I hope this really helps you. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.